Welcome back. It's 24 minutes past the hour. So the story we're about to share with you is literally nothing short of a medical miracle. On October 1st, a New Jersey hospital approved emergency angioplasty procedures for patients having heart attacks. Just 2 weeks after that approval, the surgery was performed for the first time there by Dr. Shaddy Younan on his own father. He was stabilized by his other son, also a cardiologist, Zyad Younan. It's a whole big family affair over at this hospital. The operation thankfully saved the life of Dr. George Younan, the father, who is also a cardiologist. I mean, you guys are doing well as a family, I would say. All our doctors at Bayshore Community Hospital, and they're here this morning to share that remarkable story. Well, first of all, so tell me about the moment that you realized your father was having a heart attack, and I believe it was you.
Yes. He was basically complaining of crushing chest pain, substernal chest pain, which is in this area of the chest. And he was sweating and he was very nauseous. So I immediately brought him some aspirin and some Plavix, which is another blood thinner. And I had my mom call him.
And head to the hospital.
Yeah. And I was able to ride the ambulance back to the hospital with my dad. And that's when Shaddy did the catheterization. And
Dr. Shaddy, you know, as his son, you all obviously are doctors. You're familiar with the medical world, but when you bring a family member into the mix, it probably, I would imagine, creates a whole different level of anxiety. Tell me, what was it like that moment when you realized you're going to have to operate on your father?
It wasn't easy, but you know, you just try to block out as much as you can. You know, a lot of thoughts are going through your head.
Like what?
You're worried, obviously I'm worried about him, I'm worried about my brother, my mother, then you're worried about the staff in the hospital, what their reaction is going to be, and try to, you know, just make sure everything runs smoothly.
It almost sounds as though the staff was a little more freaked out about the situation than you were?
Well, they were surprised, obviously, just because my dad's been there for so many years, but they delivered. I mean, everyone delivered from the police to the EMS, to my brother being there, to the paramedics, to the emergency room.
And to your dad, who's a tough guy. You're here today. Your son saved your life.
Yes.
You must be very proud and very grateful.
It's very hard to describe it in words, but it gave me a lot of comfort, and I'm proud. I'm very proud of them, both of them. And it was, you know, when I woke up with chest pain, I knew this was a real thing, okay? This is why I teach my patient every day, and this is what I do every day. So I didn't waste any time. I called my wife, and she got the message to them, and we moved very quick. The first aid came in, and what's also comforting is that I know a lot of them. You know, we worked. Two of them were a member of the board of our Meridian system. They volunteered in the first aid squad.
And as father and sons, you worked very hard to try to get this procedure approved at this hospital. Is that right?
Correct. And we had just gotten approval two weeks
earlier.
And it was a lot of work, you know, with the staff training and the nurses getting prepared, and a lot of coordination with the emergency room. But it all came to fruition.
And how is the family doing? How is everybody doing?
We're doing very well.
Is this going to be a nice holiday season for you?
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, what do you have to say to your sons? They're here. They saved your life.
Well, as I said, it's very hard to describe in words. I'm very lucky. Okay, I'm really very lucky.
You are. You're all very lucky.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We need him to work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get back to work,
You did a
Dad.
good job.
Get back to work.
Get back to work. Let him relax a little bit, for goodness sake. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you very much.